And here we go. I don't know if I'd ever get tired of watching these two go at it. And I just love it. Because I don't know, since I've gotten Moon, I've had enough people tell me that that dog needs a bigger place to run. I don't know. I don't know if I agree. These same people that will accuse me of not having enough for these two are the same ones that are lacking their... They don't do anything. Go out and walk your dang dog. I do spend all day doing this. Let's face it, this is my life. I don't have any money. Granted, you know, I'm filming this on a relatively expensive phone, but my son hooks me up with all of this stuff. And this is what I choose to use it for. Because, you know, the idea of an influencer, like, intrigues me. It sparks my interest. Not in the way where I want to try all these new fad products. But, you know, I honestly think I could come out here and do my walks in an evening gown. That's what people want to see. Lord, no, I don't know about evening gowns. But I have a lot of dresses. And I love to do that kind of stuff. And I look at these influencers. And this is my life. This is what recovery is. You know, yesterday I was on a podcast, listening to a podcast, and they were talking about how AA is supposed to be the big, I don't know, when you're trying to quit drinking, you need something else to fulfill the time that you used to drink. And I spent a lot of time in the bar. I mean, not any time real recent. I don't know. I don't have much use for it anymore. But I had to spend time doing something else. And I was sitting in a cafe. Oops. Myrtle's taking a poop. We don't need to watch that. I don't go down that trail because too many bugs this time of the year. And there's not a lot of, I guess there really isn't a lot of AA presence up here. It certainly isn't going to fulfill any real useful amounts of time. And they have a tendency to fill your head with a bunch of shit that isn't really going to happen because we're alcoholics. And I feel like I've spent a lot of time thinking that my brain is somehow different. And I don't know. I don't know if I believe that I have an alcoholic brain. I believe that I have a brain that is searching for something that the normal... I don't know. I really don't know. Because I feel like I've spent my whole life doing this. Searching for something. And I don't know what that something even is. Because as nice as this is, I can walk away and go home and run into Mike and be a complete bitch. And it's because I am still angry. I'm just so angry at him. And it's not because I'm angry, it's because I am hurt. Whether he wants to ever admit it or not, that relationship was lacking sex. And sex is a big deal for me. And that does not make me a nympho. That just makes me fucking human. I'm not going around ruining my life over sex. Well, I suppose that could be debatable according to some people. What I want is some kind of connection, and, you know, that just doesn't happen. You know, people don't want to connect. People just want to have their good time and move on. They want to spend any time trying to find what's right, or even figure out how about even be interested in what somebody else wants and likes. I get into these relationships and they're lacking. And I don't know. My theory is that once we get to be a certain age, we're so used up. And I guess, have the patience for other people's damage. Or I'm just trying to fix my own damage without making it somebody else's fucking problem. And that's not easy, because I feel like I'm making it somebody else's fucking problem a lot. I mean, right now my big dilemma is this a post for Facebook? Or is it more of a YouTube thing where people actually have to, like, take time and go off and look if they want to hear this stuff? Because this is real life. You know, the support groups up here, and I guess I'm not in a lot of them, but it feels like people don't talk about what's actually going on in their lives because they're so busy trying to pretend like they don't have problems that it's torture to admit that they do have problems. And, you know, I've come to really expect that problems are just the way it is. Today it's I don't have a job. Tomorrow it'll be I need, I don't know, a plumber. The toilet will back up, but God only knows. I don't want to try, because I feel like right now I'm trying to make something happen, and no, I don't want any more problems. I'm good. I've got a drain that won't drain, and outlets that don't work, and shit that needs to be done, and it's just, I got projects I'd like to work on, and nobody cares, you know, like, I don't know which day it actually was, but I did turn over 3 months clean. And I don't know that there's anybody in my life that even knows or even cares about this. All right, I'm going to quit, because the whole point of this video was to capture my goofy dogs playing, and they're not. I'm rambling. which is another freaking part of life. And I guess I could be doing this to some poor person or just to a YouTube video where it doesn't really hurt anybody. Just gets posted and people can say their nasty shit. Because I feel like that's all people do. Judge somebody else for how they're trying to keep themselves happy. And then tell them they're wrong. That seems to be the way of the world. With that, I'm signing off. I think that this is a YouTube video. Let people come to it. Which means it probably won't even ever get seen. But, ATV is coming. Come on, guys. Come on.